Hi everyone, it's Gail. And I have Christmas exploding on my desk. I have stuff that I need to have a little regroup, like what of all of this is going to go with what, all that sort of stuff. So let's say hi and hugs and we'll get started. Hi and hugs to Edie, Chris, Allison, and Carol. Thank you so much for watching and for your kind comments. Okay, so let's scooch this over for the moment and I'll show you what I've been up to in fussy cutting world. Okay, scooch. I've got a couple of envelopes that we might do something with. I don't know. I'll set those over there. This is some cool stuff that I ordered. I ordered a manicure set that does gel nails at home because I can't. It bugs me to spend the time going to the salon or whatever. So one of the things was wrapped in this, and I thought it was really cool. It's kind of stretchy. So we'll try and, oh, did I hit you? I think I did. Let me make sure you're still okay. Little off. Okay. Anyway, yeah, so that's going to go in my grungy stuff pile. So refile that. Okay, so I've been doing a bunch of fussy cutting of kits that I have from back in the Etsy share days. This one, super cute little gnome one, Gnome Christmas, and it's from Cottage Craft Studios. I did look to see if she was still there, and she is. Then this one is Gnome's Advent. So it goes 1 to 25, the pages do. And real fun also. I think I'll use a multi-signature probably for that. So that's that one. Oh, this goes with the gnome stuff because there's more gnomes things. Cottage Craft Studios, and there's some other papers she had sent along. It looks like they're kind of wrapping paper and stuff. So anyway, all of this can go in here. And then I just have to find a cover. And then there's some other covers I still want to make. I know, I'm crazy. My eyes are bigger than my, I don't know what. Not my stomach. Well, they're certainly not bigger than my stomach. Okie dokie. I'm going to set those over there. And then I found these. These are from Shabby Dabby Doodah. This one is the Bright Christmas, and it's got like some nice teal and everything. Lovely. I love them. And then this one is nostalgic, and so it's more pinks. And I've had several requests for pinks. So there's that one. So those two as well also need covers, either matched with them or made. Then there's this one. It's a jewel design vintage greeting December daily. And I left those because I can punch those out with my punch, I think. But it's real fun too. And then it's got some tall, skinny pages, but yeah, so there's that and kind of this. So let's see if all of these are. Oh, I don't know why I didn't cut those out. I suppose I could. Nope, some of them are sideways. Nope, I think I need to cut those out yet. Okay, well, I'm not quite done with that. I thought I was. Okay, anyway, that's another two, really. And then there's the ephemera that goes with. And then this one is from Dreams, Etc. Rustic Winter. And I think this one might have some, those could be up and down pages, these ones. But I could be wrong. I thought there was some of these that, yes, went that way. And all those could, all these could. But these go sideways. These could go the other way. Sideways. These ones could go either way, couldn't they? Look at this one. But these are pink too. So I'm going to put these with this. They could go with it or not. Oh, maybe what I'll do is put them with these that could go either way. Either vertical or horizontal. Like that. Okay, so that's what I've been fussy cutting. Now, let's just take a look. So these three, I think I have committed. Have I? Yes, this is a sideways one. What one is this? Oh yeah, this is the My Old Barn Door Christmas one. I saw that Diane Shaw from My Old Barn Door, I saw that she has those books on Amazon too. Just FYI. And then this one is a sideways journal. And this is from Rach and Bella Crafts. Okay, so that one is ready to go. So if I'm going to do sideways ones, I'm going to need more covers. Okay, and then this one is Sweet Pea. Oh yeah, this is the Christmas Sweet Pea. And it goes with the Collage Tim Holtz. Okay, so those are committed. Now let's just pull this out for a second. Okay. So lots of pages. I have lots of pages, but I do have lots of covers still. So we'll see what we've got here. I was thinking the one that would be multi-signature was the little gnome one. And I don't know if any of these that I have made, this one would work. Okay, let's leave that out for that. Okay, I just needed to get organized, you guys. I had piles of kits and everything everywhere, and it was kind of driving me bonkers. You know, I'm generally a little more organized than that. Okay, so we've got this one, we've got this one, and we've got two Santas, and we've got this one. Okay, so I don't see anything that goes with this or these pink ones. So I think that's going to be an order of business, is to do something with pink. Now this is the one that I'm thinking of making multi-signature, and I think it would go fine in this cover. So what I'm going to do is get it into one of my, is that going to fit? No. I'm going to have to go upwards, I guess. But, so this, I didn't say this one is from Junk Journal Ephemera Shop. And this is going to have to stand up a little bit. Okay. Cool. There's that one. All right. Now, let's see. This one, No, it doesn't feel pink enough, but it might. Let's see, what would we want to do for this one? Yeah, I feel in either one of these two. Okay, I feel yeah, I'm feeling like this one for this. We have some people on the fabric flip, but that's okay, I think. Okay, we're going to put that with that and make that a little kit. And this one. Okay, so now what I want to look at is, sorry guys, I'm getting stuck on something. Okay, so there's that one. And these sad little journal covers have nothing to go with them quite yet. So we'll set those aside wherever my little thing is. Okay, now I'm going to grab my fabric and then I may go with, I don't know, for covers. Okay, never mind. I'm not grabbing my fabric. I'm going to grab, I've got these, this was a kit, Santa Baby. I'm just wondering kind of, could I use some scrapbooking paper? Okay, I'm not. Oh, look at here. Little did we know, Gail's already made a cover. So I need to put something on there. And I feel like this one, excuse me while I get this in here. I'm running into some scraps. Got it. Okay. I feel like it would go with one of the shabby doodah ones really well. I think maybe the light, the nostalgic. Right? I think that would go well. Okay, great. So we have that. We just need to finish the cover. So this cover, let me talk you through this. This is how my friend Eve makes covers. And so you've got the 2 pieces of pink cardstock that are 6 by 9, I'm assuming. Yep, 6 by 9. Then these I cut smaller to go on the top. Then it's got a spine that is 1.5 inches. And of course it's 9 this way and 1.5 inches this way. And then on this side, I just put a bigger piece of paper and then squirt it like that. But I think I want lace or something to cover that, because I don't like how that crack is. And then I'd also put corners on it because it's just scrapbook paper. It's not going to be super tough. Okay, so that's a project we could do. Okay, let's continue our search of, oh look, here's another one. Little did I know. Okay. This one looks like I did a little different. It doesn't really want to bend too badly, does it? That side's fine. But there's that one. Let's use it for either that or this. This one's more wintry, not so much Christmassy. Well, I guess that part. Oh, that's another one. Okay, so I'm going to leave that, and I think I'll put this with this one. But needs to be finished too. So great. Little did I know. And this one, I'm going to try and tell you what the papers are. I don't know. Looks like Prima again. It is Frank Garcia Prima. I don't see it. I'm not seeing a title on it. It's old. I mean, I've had it a long time. So there's that, and the other one was Santa Baby. And what's this? Another one. And this one is Christmas Sparkle Collection. Super cute. Yeah, so we could use that for, I don't know, some embellishing or something. But for now, let's finish these two. And we'll have them. I don't know if I'm going to get all these done this year. But if I have them together, then I can just, boom, start on them next year. Okay, so let's find some lace for this, I think. I'm feeling, and I think maybe this. But I don't know, I might want to put, so if I put that there, then put this here, that would be good. I think I want to wait until the signature is sewn in, but let's put the corners on it. That part we can do today. Oh, it makes me happy though to get these kind of on the way to getting done. I think I remember doing these at last year's retreat or something. Okay, that's 5. That's one too many. Okay. I'm going to use silver on this. I mean, it does have gold there, but I'm feeling silver, so that's what we're going with. Okay. So when my daughter Joni was here, she had this little manicure set for gel nails, and did my nails, and she said, Mom, you should order one. So I did. And I just did them yesterday. I got my nails did, but I did them myself. Okay, you stay there. And yeah, I don't know. I'm just, It's your crazy friend that tries to do a video every day. I just was feeling like I didn't want to spend the time sitting and waiting at the pedicure place and all that when I could do it at home. So, and today I had my annual cardiologist appointment because, for those who don't know, I have AFib, controlled well by medicine, but they check me every year. But I have all kinds of follow-up tests they want to do. So, again, it's a time thing. I don't want to spend the time doing it, but I will. Because if I don't, I might wish I did. Oopsie. So yeah, it's just, I guess it's when you get older. You have all these things you got to do. Oopsie. Went to my friend Catherine's today and got raspberry bushes for my husband. He's going to plant them in the 100-acre wood. It'll be good. Okay, so see, that's what that will look like with the book corners. And then we'll put lace on it afterward. Okay, I'm going to set that there. We're going to put some on this guy too. Yep, it looks like we better do silver on this side too. So that's fine and dandy. We can do that. So let's see what else. Tonight, Maddie's coming over. He didn't make it over for his laundry yesterday. So he's coming today. Coming tonight, he says. So, and then our son is coming. He is going to be lecturing at Maddie's college. So that's kind of fun. His uncle Mikey, I don't know that Maddie will be in the class because my son's in education, so I'm sure it's for an education class that he's lecturing. And yeah, but he's going to be here a couple days, and tomorrow night his daughter Marin plays volleyball, so it's nice that it coincided with the game here. And yeah, it's a kind of fun evening ahead, but I wanted to get my video done here. I've got also some printing to do, so I thought maybe I'd get this done and then get the printing done. I don't know. We shall see. I'm amazed, though, like how busy doctors' offices are. Jeezy peasy. But I will say, I look like the youngest one in there. So I don't know if that's good news or bad news. So I'm young and my heart's malfunctioning as opposed to being old and having my heart malfunction. Okay, so there's those. That little bit is done. That's awesome. Okay, there's that one. That's going to need something right there, don't you think? I don't know what. But, okay, so we got, I'm going to leave that lace with that. We got those kind of on the start. I think what I'm going to do is these ones that I don't have a cover for right at the moment. Oh, this one I might. Hold the phone. Where's my covers? Oh, I'm back here. Actually, this one This one might actually be really fun for that one. Let's see. I might put that one on the front. Yeah. I actually think that one is going to go with this. And this, can I super quick, let's see how quick I can do this. They're just the right size for a 1-inch punch. And then this kit will be ready. So it's kind of a desk cleanup day in a way. It's, oh, that's what I was afraid of. It's just another day of getting organized. Have you ever thought that we're just constantly organizing? I feel like that. Got to give it the quick. Nothing gentle about this clipping here. It was upstairs, and of course my punch was down here when I was fussy cutting this kit, and I'm like, should I just cut them out with scissors? And then I was like, no, I don't think so. Okay, and then scissors. Could keep this and do something fun with it, these circles, but I'm not going to. It's the keeping that has gotten me in this position I'm in my craft room as is. So, whoop. I noticed today when I was coming home from my friend Catherine's that gave Mike the raspberries, I drove by the old Joann's. You know, of course, it's been closed for a while. Spirit Halloween is in there this year in the building. It made me kind of sad. It's like I loved having a little, every once in a while. I didn't go all the time or anything because the stuff didn't change that much over time, but every once in a while I'd say, I'm just gonna have a little trip to Joann's and go see what there was, Tim Holtz stuff, and that's where I bought my embroidery thread, and you know, anyway, just kind of makes me sad that it's not there anymore. Okay, I'm going to put this with it because we might want to use one of those pages somehow. So let's put it in one of these. And there you go. We got another one ready to go. Just gotta do the signatures here pretty soon. Let's see. So that's 5 that I have down there, 2 up here. And then this is kind of a Christmas one. I've got a little sack here. I'm gonna put this back in my tote because if I make it, I'll make it after Christmas. It's more winter, like skating and such like that. So, okay, that in here. Okay, and these 2, yeah, I I might put the lace on that one too. I don't know. I just don't like that edge. Okay. So I'm going to get rid of these corners. Put those away. And then these I'm going to set aside a little bit. Because I'm thinking, could we maybe do some signatures? I don't know. Oh, and then that other one. So that's 6 journals. Okay, I was thinking about, this was the background paper that was when I fussy cut those 2 kits by Shabby Dabby Doodah. This is background paper, and I thought I might as well make some stuff out of that, right? Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to do signatures. I think that's a day's project on its own. I haven't crafted in a couple of days just because I've been so dang busy, but so I think I want this to be a pocket like that. I just thought I might make a couple pockets and use this paper, and I might swipe one of the papers that are like not signature papers. Like there's the puppy. I could put the puppy in there. I don't think I want that. I don't think I want that or that. Okay, I think I want the puppies. And it's got the same background. Okay, and then we'll just put these pockets with. Okay, first off, we need to cover where the window is. And so if I put this down to the bottom, that's pretty cute. So I think I can tear under this puppy. Yeah, kind of putting the cart before the horse, but I want to get rid of these scraps. I don't want to have those hanging around. Let's see, I need a little glue stick action. So yeah, a bit of a hodgepodge today. It sure is. It's a bit of a hodgepodge, but you know, some days are like that. You just gotta move forward and try and do it in a way that makes sense for what you're doing. Okay, so try and get you kind of down to the bottom. There we go. Okay, now we're gonna do this part. Okay, that works. Nothing much of interest down there, so I think we'll just cut that off or wrap it around. I could wrap it around. That'll work. And I'm using a couple of the envelopes that have been hanging around. I think I will go over the top. Okay, do we have another strip about that width? This one. It's a little too big. That's close. I don't know, this is the other. I think I'm going to do that. So this one will be with a nostalgic one. The next one we make will be with the bright one, maybe. Might have to cut a little bit of that off. Okay. And across the bottom. Should I put a bit of the turquoise? I don't know that I have anything the right width. This one's a little less bright, so I do think I'll do that. I'm going to cut it now because we might need that piece along the way. Okay. And then across the top, I think I have this one, bigger piece. And then I can flip it over too. Gosh, I was so stressed out at the doctor's, you guys, because they made me get this blood test, which was, it's all fine. But my daughter called and I wanted to talk to her, and then I had to hang around, so I asked Mike to call her because, you know, my kids usually only call me when something's wrong. And so I was feeling worried, and oh my goodness. I could kind of just put that over the edge a little bit. Okay, so there we go there. Now, I'm going to go ahead and glue that. Yeah, so I got home and Mike's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "I'm stressed. They're telling me to do all these tests and everything, and all I wanted to do was call my daughter." But, you know, if I want to be hanging around, I probably need to do what they say. Okay, how do we want to do? I think I'm going to do both of them. Hopefully. Whew, yep, it worked. Wasn't sure. Sometimes when it's wet, it gets cranky. So let's do this. Oh. My usual, not enough on the corners. Then we can put some kind of cute tag in there that's got a fun design to go through that envelope. Okay, I kind of want to do this too. Could have done it beforehand, before getting it on there, but did I? No. Probably too busy blabbing. Knowing me. There we go. Okay, that's a fun little pocket. Little pocket for that one. Used up a few scraps. Made a few more, of course. Okay, then this one, what do we want to do? I'm thinking about making a wraparound. Kind of fun to have just that little bit right there. Okay, we're going to make it a wraparound pocket. But I do think I'm going to straighten off this top a bit. I don't know, I just can't get Mike trained not to open things carefully so that they make better pockets. Okay. There we go. Let's just get this all fixed up here. Okay, I'm going to put that there. Whoa. Excuse me while I knock things over. So, what are we going to do on whatever Wednesday tomorrow? We'll decide. Don't have to decide right now. I'm going to trim this up and use this at the kind of at the top. Oh, I don't need to trim it. I can put it over, which would be all the better. I just want it to have it something fairly substantial in the middle where it folds. Like that, and then go down with that. Okay. Looks as if we need to glue that down a bit. How about over here? Maybe I'll just slip a little. Okay. Alrighty then. So put that there. Only got a few options, so I'm just gonna go with what we can go with here. Flip that over too. Okay, and over here, I think I'll go like that. So let's right there. And this over the edge and this over the edge. It was not particularly straight. I'm going to put that, I think I'm just going to go like that with it. Okay. I'm sure these, I will decorate these anyways, so. Okay. Right here, we can do that. Okay. And that. Phew, I gotta turn off my heater. I'm warming up. Okay, there's that. Let's see. It looks like I didn't get this corner as good as I should have. Okay. So then let's do like something like that, maybe right about there. We did clean off what I had on my desk though, so that's happy. I just have to put that one grungy piece into my grungy stuff. Okay. What we gonna do? Yeah, that's actually just the right size. And then we'll go back and see if we can make it a little more aesthetically pleasing to me. Just covered it to begin with. Just needed it covered. Okay. And a little piece right there. This has some flowers. Okay. Okay, let's put some I'm going to put that there. Just kind of like that. And remember, it will be like that. Oh, we need something in there, don't we? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's real close to working. Maybe we'll just say it works. Say it's good enough. It's going to be fun to get in there. Not. Okay, there we go. Just like get that right there. And okay, close enough. Yeah, that's okay. Okay, I feel like I'd like a little bitty piece of these. Yeah. Let's put a little piece of this blue right there. That, okay, and over here, I'm going to put that there. Just because it's really plain right there. And then I'll put that across there. Okay, so now when we open them, we just get white, which is okay. A little bit that needs some glue on just the envelope. Just because when I put things in and out of the pocket, I don't want it to snag. No snagging allowed. Okay. So, do we think I can give these a punch? Yep. Okay. And then we can decorate them as we want when we put them in the book. And I better show how I tend to use this. Had some questions lately. I think we have some very new to journal making folks, so I need to be mindful of that and say what I'm using things for. So if this is the a page in your journal here, this is going to go like that. And then you'll have a pocket here and a pocket here. Yeah, cool. Okay, so that can go with the other one. How we doing time-wise? Oh, we're almost there, aren't we? So I still have all these. Ay, ay, ay. I think what I'll do is just put them in a plastic bag and keep them with those journals, because the other option is to make a masterboard out of them, which is probably a good option. But we don't have time today, so just grab a plastic bag and put those in that and put them with that. And then we'll, I think, kind of where we're at with Christmas journals is to do the signatures next. Unless I have another project I want to do tomorrow, because tomorrow's Wild Card Wednesday, isn't it? Yeah, I might do that other project. And kind of see how that goes. Okay, guys. Well, thank you so much for being here today while I kind of cleaned off my desk, even though there's still here. Oh, I wanted to tell you, I found my Vintage Studio 717 labels, which these, you guys, I'll link her shop. These are a must for your Christmas decorating. I mean, they go with everything. There's multiple sizes, so, you know, anyway, I was just going to reprint them because I couldn't find them, but they were in a book instead of in my tray with the other labels. So anyway, Vintage Studio 717, get yourself your Christmas labels. Alrighty, we have this one. I'm excited to do these. And we have this one. Maybe we'll do these first because I've had lots of requests for pink. So pink Christmas. So we'll get that done right off the bat. How about? So thanks everybody so much for being here. I appreciate it. Have a grateful day. Be kind always. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.